The Beijing Spring Celebration occasion is authoritatively declared today. Zhao Liying, the 23-year-old representative, who will be the male representative? On January 3rd, the subject of the 2023 Beijing Radio and TV Spring Celebration function, authoritatively declared. Ruto invites the New Year and goes on another excursion. It will be communicated on January 22nd at 19:30 on the principal day of the New Year. Contrasted in other satellite televisions, Beijing is quick to make the authority declaration consistently. For the visitors, everybody should be most worried about who will get the representative. Consistently, it is a mix of traffic entertainers plus strong entertainers. Obviously, there are special cases. The current year's Beijing Spring Celebration occasion's female representative is Zhao Liying. Concerning the male applicant, the competitor has not yet been declared. Taking a gander at the past show, you can figure. 2019, Keizukan, Yang Mi. 2020, Zhao Zan, Yang Zi. 2021, Diliba, Wang Yuan. 2022, Jiu, Angela Babi. This year it's Zhao Liying's move. One of the Beijing Spring Celebration occasion accomplices should be from Beijing. Zhao Liying is most certainly not that person. Taking a gander at the hot male traffic, just Wang Yibo has not embraced previously, and he has likewise helped out Zhao Liying in Yufei, yet he is far-fetched. Notwithstanding, the authority declaration will be made in a couple of days, and the secret of the male representative will likewise be divulged. Zhao Liying's prosperity as the representative might be the justification for why joy to large number of families is the justification for the most noteworthy evaluations in Beijing last year. What's more, Zhao Liying is likewise viewed as a renowned female craftsman in the 85 Blossoms. The wind-blowing Penelia, which was simply communicated toward the year's end, additionally performed quite well. Great. An excursion with the Phoenix co-worked with Lin Jingson will likewise be communicated 1 year from now, and I desire to present to you a pristine person by then. Congrats to Zhao Liying first, her profession is blasting. After the representative comes the visitor entertainers. Notwithstanding Zhao Liying, there will likewise be Shen Ten, Mama Li, Wang Xinling, Zhou Dongaiu, Mama Xianaiu, Lei Gaiyan, Keizukan, Luo Yangxi, and so forth. This is the ongoing information. Last year there was the Times Youth Association. I keep thinking about whether they will be welcomed again this year. I just picked the KFC representative a couple of days prior, and the prominence is great. Likewise, Keizukan appears to go to the Beijing Spring Celebration function pretty much each year when he is free. It appears to be that the new Beijingers have adjusted well overall. I recollect that when Keizukan previously went about as the representative for the Spring Celebration function of Beijing satellite television, that spring was uniquely composed for that show. It was a restricted new melody and was at no point ever acted in the future. Around then, the practice sang well, and he truly had a feeling of custom, so he left his singing on the stage. From that point onward, no melodies were delivered. The restricted sentiment is an exceptionally valuable thought. I don't have the foggiest idea what tune will be played out this year. I'm anticipating it. Now that the authority declaration is made, the recording will begin soon. Last year, Guan Xiantuang and other related Beijing specialists likewise joined. I keep thinking about whether they will be welcomed in the future during the current year's Beijing Television Spring Celebration occasion. Albeit in the New Year's Eve affair, Beijing satellite television has never enjoyed a benefit, the scene is abandoned, there are insufficient stars, and it is over before the New Year's Eve. However, the benefit and focal point of Beijing satellite television is to hold the spring celebration function, and each time it burns through more effort to welcome stars and exposure, very energizing. 02. Wang Yibo took a stab at the New Year's Eve party. He moved shoeless and thought that his foot was armed, and he strolled with a limp. Wang Yibo moved shoeless at Winged Serpent Television's New Year's Eve party. Winged Serpent Television's New Year's Eve party. Wang Yibo moved shoeless and pulled in the consideration of fans. He was wearing white garments and completed a hit the dance floor with uncovered feet. He really buckled down for the show. Wang Yibo might affect the stage. It is more advantageous to go shoeless and dance all the more deftly. This dance ate the crowd's eyes, with a feeling of softness and dexterity, and the soundtrack was exceptionally energizing. To introduce a decent stage impact, Wang Yibo is likewise too devoted in the colder time of year, which has additionally been endlessly lauded by fans. Wang Yibo thought that his foot was armed, and he strolled with a limp. Wang Yibo's superb presentation at the New Year's Eve party was astonishing, and he showed no uneasiness on the stage. Some netizens let it be known that Wang Yibo might have harmed his foot and was all the while limping when he got off the vehicle. For the impact of the program, he is as of now extremely committed. To carry a decent presentation to the crowd, VIPs will perform exceptionally hard. Artists are generally terrified of throat issues and attempt to try not to disturb food and medications. Every so often there will be little circumstances on the stage, which is hard to stay away from. Contrasted in the old entertainers, Wang Yibo can be and not appeared viewed as a tenderfoot for quite a while. He likewise desires to have a decent standing and stage impact. On September 15, 2014, Wang Yibo formally appeared as an individual from the Eunuch Bunch. He used to be the host of the theatrical presentation Ordinarily Vertical, and turned into an individual from Cheyenne Siblings, which was an immense jump in his life. From that point onward, he featured in the ensemble show Chen Qingling Has Stood Out, and the television series Yufei featuring him and Zhao Liying has extraordinarily expanded in prevalence. Wang Yibo's fame has steadily expanded since his presentation. He has singing abilities, yet in addition featured in numerous television series, which is profoundly cherished by youngsters. At the location of Mythical Serpent Television's New Year's Eve party, Wang Yibo's shoeless dance was astounding, however he appeared to have harmed his foot as a result of it. Since the impact of the show has been accomplished, we can enjoy some time off and anticipate carrying better exhibitions to the crowd. Wang Yibo showed up after the New Year's Eve. Netizens found that he experienced difficulty strolling and thought that his moving feet were harmed. Wang Yibo brought a special dance show on the New Year's Eve, and moved his new melody like the daylight shoeless on the stage. The exceptionally imaginative stage is still new in individuals' memory. This time, Wang Yibo expanded the evaluations of Winged Serpent Television, yet in addition effectively contributed a ton of hotly debated issues. Specifically, Wang Yibo formally reported in major news before the New Year's Eve, which is the film obscure he featured in. Meeting you on the main day of the Lunar New Year is planned. This is additionally the most joyful thing toward the start of the new year. In any case, with the appearance of New Year's Day, as of late some netizens pursued into Wang Yibo getting back to Beijing, and he was as yet occupied with work after Wang Yibo seemed this time. Somebody saw that Wang Yibo was strolling with a limp subsequent to escaping the vehicle. His legs were clearly strange, and it appeared to be that he had harmed his feet. To this, Wang Yibo's fans answered. It worked out that Wang Yibo rehearsed the dance for 4 or 5 days to move this dance well. Around then, Wang Yibo's body ought to likewise be in a condition of cold and fever. He ought to realize that his nasal voice is extremely weighty up. Simultaneously, cautious netizens observed that Wang Yibo's hands and feet were clearly hard on the stage where he was moving shoeless, particularly his hands, which appeared to be dying. All things considered, he was moving shoeless and the stage was generally smooth and escapable things. Netizens focused in on the photographs of the dance around then, and we saw that Wang Yibo was clearly harmed and dying, which is additionally why Wang Yibo continued to hold his hands firmly when he performed in front of an audience at the last commencement, and he would have rather not purposely stood out. As a matter of fact, as an artist, it is exceptionally commonplace to be harmed. During the past meetings, Wang Yibo was likewise harmed commonly. After a cruiser race, after an accident, he actually hauled his hard leg to work. Character is the sort of character that simply doesn't talk, and never prefers to offer setback to win compassion. Thus, this dance practice is most likely because of a muscle strain, so she strolls with a limp. It's typical for fans to feel frustrated about their senior sibling, however who doesn't have endlessly knocks throughout everyday life. It's all common, and the main thing is to deal with yourself. Having said that, Wang Yibo's exhibition this time is truly astounding, breaking our past view of Wang Yibo. It would seem in addition to the fact that he moves coolly in road dance, however he never believed that this time he moved current dance so pixie-like, effortlessly. No big surprise, proficient artists are brimming with acclaim. As an expert tip jump artist, Yibo quickly posted a video communicating his energy, respecting Wang Yibo's body control and extensibility. It is truly stunning that he can change and alternate style to introduce something else. Furthermore, Hip Bounce chief Wang Chenchin likewise refreshed the video, saying that Wang Yibo is a genuine man, he will do what he says. He said on the show before that he desires to have the chance to attempt current dance. It feels exceptionally imaginative. Thus, this New Year's Eve show brought this as an exceptionally creative dance. It is to be sure appealing, regardless of whether it is harmed, however the stage introduced is wonderful, and the work deserve everybody's applause. This is Wang Yibo's affection for dance. At long last, I actually need to say that Wang Yibo is a genuine artist and will before long turn into a superb entertainer. The film No Name is booked to be delivered on the main day of the Lunar New Year. Allow us to observe the presentation of entertainers on the big screen together.